All right, it gets crazier. So, look, there's this whole situation going down in Cuba. The people of Cuba want to be free. It really is as simple as that. Like, I don't need to give you much more detail on the story than that. The people live under a communist regime. People don't have ownership. They don't have the ability to spend money freely and actually build generational wealth and make all of the great successes that you can do here in a capitalist country. And as I mentioned, I was just in Florida and Miami this past weekend. There are hundreds and thousands of, if not hundreds of thousands, of Cuban immigrants there. They love America. They are so proud of America. They are the reverse of everything the mainstream tells you. And they are hardworking. They're doing all the tough jobs so they can build better lives for their families. And just listen to Marco Rubio's personal story, okay, or Mayor Suarez there, or a litany of other people, okay? So the Cubans want to be free. So our administration is pretending that, no, these rallies where they're literally yelling freedom, they are yelling freedom and liberty. Those are the buzzwords that they're yelling. It's not really about freedom or liberty from communism. It's because they want more COVID vaccinations. That's what these ridiculous people in this clown administration that we have are doing. Well, now, Department Health Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas is got a warning for Cuban refugees. He doesn't want them. Let's take a look.
Allow me to be clear. If you take to the sea, you will not come to the United States. The time is never right to attempt migration by sea. To those who risk their lives doing so, this risk is not worth taking. Again, I repeat, do not risk your life attempting to enter the United States illegally. You will not come.
That's Department of Homeland Security, by the way. I think I might have said Health Security there. But boy, that does sound awfully racist and mean. I thought we're America, where anyone can come here at any time. And if we don't let you in, that we're racist. That's the game we were playing under Trump, right? Like, you got to open up those borders. Let anybody in. Don't really ask them anything. Give them all the services. You know, come on, America. It's horrible. Everyone join us. You may also remember this lady, cackling Kamala, just a few weeks ago, talking about our border.
I want to be clear to folks in this region who are thinking about making that dangerous trek to the United States-Mexico border. Do not come. Do not come.
We should have played that video of Trump saying, I'm going to come. We should have done that. We'll link that together after. There's a great meme of that where she's going, do not come, and Trump goes, I'm going to come.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm going to come.
Anyway, she's a racist, obviously, by her own words, right? Because when Trump was saying don't come or you have to come, Trump actually never told immigrants not to come, by the way. If you listen to all the videos of Trump on this stuff, he would say we have to have a legal process. We have to have a border so we know who's coming, and then we can have a legal process to allow immigrants to come. So, look, by their own words, our Department of Homeland Security and our vice president are racists, and they obviously hate Cuban people. Now, in a way, they do hate Cuban people because, as I just said, Cubans come to America and love the American dream, perhaps more than any other immigrant group, right? Like, maybe not more than any other immigrant group of all time, because we had plenty of immigrant groups that have come over decades and loved it. But like, as first-generation immigrants in a modern context, in the context of 2021, I don't know of a group that loves America more. There might be from maybe somewhere in Africa that come and work very hard, and, you know, some from Mexico, but like, Cubans come and they love America, and it's pretty freaking spectacular. Well, now let's show you some video of Bernie Sanders and AOC and Nancy Pelosi talking about Trump's immigration policy. And I think you'll see that it was a little bit different from these types of people when Orange Man was in charge.
We will rescind all of Trump's hateful and racist immigration executive orders.
He has a proven track record of discrimination against anybody who's really non-white in the United States. The president first assumed office with his racist and violent rhetoric.
It's about keeping, make America, his hat, make America white again. They want to make sure that certain people are counted.
You know, there's a line that I quote every now and again from my friend Dennis Prager, and what he's been saying for years is that the difference between the left and the right is that the right thinks that the left is wrong, and the left thinks that the right is evil. And I think that was the right estimation for a long time, but I'm actually starting to think that these people are evil. At what point, if you lie about everything all the time, if you lie about what someone else is doing while you're doing that very same thing, especially as a public person, right, as people in charge of policy and the direction of the country, at what point is this just blatantly evil? So unless Bernie Sanders now wants to say that the Biden administration is full of hatred and racist, as he just said there about Donald Trump, or AOC said that Trump's policies are discriminatory and they're racist and violent, and then of course Nancy Pelosi basically implied that Trump supporters are all white supremacists. Well, they obviously all should be completely against what Kamala's saying to people in Guatemala. That's what that video is from, and from South America coming here. She's don't come, don't come. Okay, so you're racist against those people. And obviously the Department of Homeland Security threatening these people who are under the attack of a communist regime. Well, obviously the Department of Homeland Security is racist and evil and everything else. Now, of course, it's not because it's racist and evil. It's because we have a country and we have to figure out how many people can be here. And we've also got some problems right now. And the economy was wrecked because of the pandemic, or whatever you want to call it at this point, and everything else. So you see why this is all just nonsense. And they just don't stop. They just don't stop. So our work, as I always say, is cut out for us, because if you're going to tell the truth in a time of massive lies, it ain't going to be that easy. But I have nothing better to do, so we're going to just keep going.